What's up, everybody? This is Chad the voiceover guy here. And, well, I'm dressed as my review character from CherryBot, known as the Media Detective. Now, as you can see from the title, I'm going to be reviewing or should I say, giving my thoughts about the Sonic fan film by Blue Core Studios and directed by Eddie LeBron. Now, I know, I don't really want to use YouTube to make reviews. That's what CherryBot's going to be for. Our website is in the works and it should be ready soon. And, well, I could do a more in-depth and better review on there when the time comes. But for now, I feel like it's kind of my duty as a fan to review this. Yeah, broke my own rule, but hey, who cares? Now, I need to clarify that this review is not sanctioned by CherryBot. I'm doing this on my own accord. And I'm not going to be fully in character because, number one, my character is still a work in progress, and I'm enjoying working on him. And, well, number two, one of the reasons why is because I'm thinking of giving him a voice. But don't worry, it's not going to be one of those stereotypical private eye voices. You know, like from a certain TV show that maybe we grew up with when we were kids. I'm Detective Dan. It's hot in here. I think I'll take off my pants. You know, that sort of thing. Or better yet, how about Cheeseburger Doyle? Don't worry, I'm not going to use that voice either. Although I have to say, a cheeseburger would be quite nice right about now. But enough about that. I'll get this review started, and I'll leave this annotation right here. So when this video is over, you can go check out CherryBot's channel. You can see some of my contributions. And don't worry, there'll be many more. And, hey, subscribe, mofos. I'm sure you'll find something you'll like there. Alright. Enough of the humorous intro. Let's get started. Got my case notes. Okay. So, the film opens with the Chaos Emeralds and a ring. And, hey now, this stars Julia White. Yep. Same guy who voiced Sonic from The Adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog and the Saturday morning cartoon. You know what? I think this is going to be good. Planet Mobius. What do we see? Egg carriers. They're deploying E-100 robots, ready for an attack. They fly over Station Square and... What? It's brentalfloss! Yo, I'm not kidding. Yo, check it right there. He's one of the very first citizens who appear in Station Square. That's him, Brent Black. Huh. Wow. I can barely contain myself. I mean, I love his work and all, but... yeah, off the record, the Media Detective kind of has a weakness for pop culture. So, we don't actually see the takeover, which is kind of sad, but hey, this is a fan film. I know it probably doesn't have, you know, a big budget. But I will say I think the special effects are good. I'm not putting this film down. It's looking good. It's looking promising right now. So, cut to a news feed. They call... what? Julian Kintober? I never heard that name before, but after I did a little research, I found out that Julian Kintober is, I think, one of Robotnik's relatives or something. And I think that's an alias he took. Well, I haven't really read much of the Sonic comics, but who knows? Maybe one of these days I will get my chance to read more. And he calls himself Dr. Robotnik instead of Dr. Eggman. So, I guess, well, hey, you gotta admit, when I was growing up, along with so many other kids, I thought his name was Robotnik too, but truth is, it was Dr. Eggman the whole time. It's kind of like how in Japan, you know, Princess Toadstool was the American name for Peach. Now, she was Peach the whole time, just like how Robotnik was always Eggman. I don't know. Why do these American companies change the names? I guess they probably don't think it makes sense. Well, anyway, Robotnik is played by DJ Hazard. And I gotta say, he does look like Theodore Roosevelt. I mean, he doesn't have any hair, but based on what I heard, the idea of Robotnik was conceived that he looks like Theodore Roosevelt, except he's wearing pajamas. Well, his outfit does look kind of like he is wearing pajamas, but hey, yeah, he does have a rather intimidating air about him. I think they found the right man to play Robotnik, if you ask me. And the news reports are saying that he's committed crimes against humanity. Well, I guess that means that a guy like me has got to put him away. See if I can. Oh my God. The case notes indicate that James Rolfe makes a cameo as a news commentator. Wow. So far, that's two of my favorite online performers. Brentalfloss and the Angry Video Game Nerd. Can you believe that? Wow. They're really going that extra mile. Well, anyway, enough of that. Gotta stay focused. So, Robotnik, apparently he takes over Station Square, but I don't think he takes over the world. I don't think it's implied that he takes over the world. But, hey, in Sonic Adventure, he said he was going to build Robotnik Land on Station Square. In my opinion, that's got to be the most retarded name I've ever heard. Oh, Robotnik Land. Oh, brother. Okay, well, yeah, of course. He's got to take over everything. Of course. Yeah, what reference was that from, eh? Well, it's a real shame, as I said, that we don't see the attack. I'm sure it would be one hell of a fight. But I think that I know that this film was inspired by the Sonic Saturday morning cartoon, because instead of, like in the Adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog, where Robotnik is constantly planning to take over the world, in this one, well, in this cartoon and in this movie, he's more or less already won. So now, Sonic is a freedom fighter. We cut to 3 months later, and yeah, Sonic says, and I quote, he's going to tell us everything. Says how it all happened, and how he's going to get everything back. Now, this movie is only 18.5 minutes long, so I'm wondering, is it open for a sequel? Some kind of continuation? Because if it is, I'm all for it, because this is really interesting. I'm really enjoying this. We see Sonic for the first time in CGI form. And, let's see. He hears commotion, and looks like the E-100s have captured a gun soldier, and holy mother of God! The gun soldier is played by Doug Walker! The Nostalgia Critic! Chester A. Bum! The whole works! Oh my God! That's 3 fangasms in 5 minutes! Yeah, 5 minutes into this movie already, I'm just... Oh... Yeah. Way past cool indeed. Well, okay. Stay focused. Yeah, okay. Sonic saves the gun soldier, and looks like that he's called the Blue Blur by Robotnik. They got reward money out for him, stuff like that. Like how anybody's going to turn him in. He's a hero. And based on how silent the streets are in Station Square, something tells me that nobody's talking. So, based on my analysis, it looks like that gun is scattered at the moment, but the fight is going on. And we do see some gun soldiers They try to take down Egg Carrier, but they're attacked by Buzz Bombers and more E-100 robots. But Sonic saves them, and he even has time to make an awkward joke about it. No, this is not a strike, it's just that awkward joke is kind of making me think about a certain moment from Howard the Duck. Hey, like I said, this is not a strike against the film. So, naturally, Sonic easily destroys all the robots. And that also includes the Motobugs that later come after him. And wouldn't you know, is that a Sonic-seeking missile? Yeah, it's launched from one of the egg carriers. He rides it all the way back to the egg carrier. Talk about return to sender. And it seems that the gun soldiers are considering allying themselves with Sonic, which in my opinion is a good idea. And of course, well, hey, Robotnik, being the crybaby he is, at least in the Adventures cartoon, well, he's not happy. I mean, he doesn't throw a hissy fit or anything, but, well, once he gets a Chaos Emerald, all that's forgotten. And, uh-oh. According to my case notes, this isn't good. He's already got 3 of them, which means he's got to find 4 more. Just what exactly is he after? I mean, is he, like, looking to build his Death Egg ship? Has he found Chaos? Well, I guess those are possibilities for a sequel. But, as the film winds down, Sonic decides to have some fun on Green Hill Zone. And Knuckles makes an appearance. He's watching. Just exactly what are we in for? Well, for my initial thoughts, yeah, I like this. I like this film quite a bit. I mean, yeah, having James Rolfe, Doug Walker, and Brent Black in there, yeah, that's one hell of a bonus. But, yeah, I'm letting it get to me all over again. But, yeah, having such a hard time keeping concentration with, such good stuff. Well, if you ask me, I think that this film deserves to have some kind of continuation of some sort. I think that it's definitely opened the possibility that, well, Robotnik may have a bigger aspiration, like I said. He may be trying to get his Death Egg ship running, or he might have Chaos on his side, and we might end up looking at a giant monster. And if Knuckles is there, then I guess perhaps maybe Tails and Amy and Cream the Rabbit and several of other Sonic's allies, I think they could be involved as well. And if he teams up with the gun units, yeah, let's take back Station Square. Really makes me wish I could join that fight. After all, considering who made their cameos in this movie, I'd very much like to get in there myself. Besides, Robotnik's a criminal. I gotta take him down anyway. But, well, as I said, I think this film's good. Though for a short film, for what they had to work with, I'd say they did a good job. And it ends abruptly and shortly, but I really do think that it deserves to be continued. And based on what I see here on YouTube, it looks like it's already gotten some rather positive reviews. And it's already reached 1 million views as well. So you know what I say, folks? I think it's going to be all right. down, Eggman. Hear me? You are going down!